Hello everyone, welcome back to our VlogMas day 9. So in our day 9 we are talking about when is the right time to go for fertility tests and what are the best fertility tests to do. This topic is very important to me because of the people that will come into my DM later. Sometimes somebody is trying for 10 years, 6 years, and I ask them, what medical tests have you done to find out why pregnancy hasn't happened? They say, this scanning, and they say, I'm fine. Please, what is scanning? I've never heard that one. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, wait first. You have been trying for 5 years, and you did scan, and the doctor say your womb is fine. Wait, is it only your womb that will bring about the baby? And then I say, how about your husband? Did he do sperm analysis? How many million sperm count does he have? He's fine. I said, I don't understand. How do you know he's fine? His sperm is thick. Haba baby. So please, if you listen to this video and you come into my DM and you tell me you did scanning, please, I'll punch you through my phone. Listen to it and go and do the right thing. Okay, so the right time to go for a fertility test, it is at least 6 months after you have tried have regular sex with your husband at least 3 times, or let me say at least once every week for 6 months, and then there is no pregnancy. I would have said 4 months, but that will be putting people under pressure, because for the most fertile woman, it's not always the first cycle that she get pregnant. So at least you have a period of the first month to the 6th month. These are people who are in the same house with their husbands, and they have the time to have sex so at least once a week for 6 months. No pregnancy, no miscarriage, no nothing. You have not missed your period, or you have been missing periods that are not ending up in pregnancies. You've been having delayed periods. You've been having symptoms like vaginal dryness. Your vagina is so dry that your husband is penetrating, both of you are crying. You have to put lubricant. And please stop using saliva to lubricate. That kills sperm. You are having things like night sweats even when it's cold. You are bloated. You can't go to the toilet. You are constipation, having heartburn, and you're not pregnant. A lot of things that are not just good in your body. Please, that is when you need to go for a fertility test, and your husband will go as well. But if you are from 35 years and above, and then you've been having these symptoms before you got married, please, immediately you get married, you and your partner are not supposed to wait. Except even at that age, you don't mind waiting, then it's a different thing. But it is good to go for this test before you even start saying because if you are marrying late, let's say from 35 and above, I'm sorry to put it late because our parents used to marry earlier than that. I'm not putting anybody under pressure. Everybody have their time. But if you are marrying from 35 years and above, please go for a test even before your wedding. So the right tests to do that are called fertility tests, please. First of all, you will start with infection tests, because infection causes blocked tubes. Infection causes infection in your tubes. Infection causes inflammation, uterine adhesions in your womb. So this infection test, you will go, your husband will go. Your husband will do a sperm or semen, they call it sperm or semen analysis. They will use the sperm to do culture, that's to test if there's infection in the sperm that is going to be eating that sperm until it gets to 0 sperm count. And then he will give his urine for infection. Please, there's nothing like he impregnated the girl 5 months ago. I beg you in the name of God, let him go for sperm analysis. When I gave birth to my son, when we wanted to start trying for a second child, my husband went for sperm analysis. I went for hormonal profile test. So please, and it was the both of us that gave birth. So we have children before. So why are you going to try to conceive if you had children before and he's okay? Then it means you are okay too now. You are the one who carried the baby. So please let him go for sperm analysis. If you're a man listening to me, please don't complicate things for your wife and yourself. Go for a sperm analysis. You impregnated the girl before. Number one, it might not even be your child. Number 2, it takes only 3 months for sperm to go from 100 million or 500 million to 0 sperm count because of the condition of our countries, stress, anti-malaria drugs, antibiotics and all that. These things, infections, stress, traumas, they causes low sperm count, accidents. So it's not like nobody is saying you have issues. It's just to clear things out. Please, if you're a man listening to me, I am serious now, no jokes. We are not joking now. And then for the woman, once you do HVS, high vaginal swab, you will give your urine. You will do a transvaginal scan to check your womb and ovaries. That one alone is not enough. You will proceed to a hormonal profile test, which they will test all your hormones from estrogen, FSH, testosterone, progesterone, which you will hear them saying you should go on cycle day 21. Please go 7 days past ovulation. Make sure you get an ovulation test strip, and once you test and it shows positive, those lines, all of them are black, red, or be pink together. Know that if you got that by 6 a.m., know that by 6 p.m. you should be ovulating, or tomorrow 6 a.m. you should be ovulating. So at least you calculate from, let's say, tomorrow to the 7th day, you go for your progesterone test. They will get it accurate, whether it's low, it's high, or it's low. Don't stand up and go and sit there on cycle day 21 and then you come and say you have low progesterone or you have high progesterone. It's okay, and then the cause of your miscarriage is witchcraft. It's not true. Please, I beg you. You do a hormonal profile test, do thyroid test, and then when you try to conceive for a whole year, or let me say another 6 months, and pregnancy is not coming, go and do HSG test to check your tubes. These are the right tests to do. These are what are called fertility tests. If you go to developed countries, they have things like Dutch tests where they check how the hormones are doing. They have plenty things, how you are responding to vitamins in your body. But I'm not sure that has reached our country, so I can't recommend that. But if you are in places like America, Europe and the rest listening to me, please go for a Dutch test as well. And then the men, once you've done all those tests, let's say you have a low sperm count and you've treated yourself for a few months and nothing is happening, go for a scrotal scan and then check for varicose cell, check for your antibodies as well. All this can make your sperm not to increase, to even be getting worse by the day. So these are the right test to do and the right time to do your fertility testing. Thank you, and I'll see you in day 10.